Cruiserweight contest for £3 million. Tonight's action brought to you by Gary Booth in association with Steve Wood and VIP Promotions. Well, let's get acquainted with our boxers and fighting out of the blue corner. A record of 4 fights and 4 defeats. He weighed in at 14 stone, 3 pounds and 3 ounces. He wears the black shorts with red trim and hails from Swansea Kauppinen, ladies and gents. Kauppinen. And in the opposing red corner, 5 fights and 5 victories. He weighed in at 14 stone, 3 pounds and 13 ounces and wears the black shorts. He hails from Trondheim in Norway. Simen, Nysaether. Well, ladies and gents, your shooting chart, Mr. Kurt Hassel. Your timekeeper, Phil Morris, and your referee when the action begins. He will now give his final instructions to both fighters. It's Darren Sargent.
There's one film rules typically, you don't anything low, watch your head, so I'd say great things, the most important things of all time.
Here we go then. And Aky, I think you'll know a little bit more about Simen than me, but I certainly know Ken. He boxed Charlie Schofield a few weeks ago, and he's certainly a game opponent. You know, he really comes and has a go. He dropped Charlie in that one, carries power in both hands.
Yeah, no, he was a handful that night, wasn't he, for Charlie? Yeah, I do know Simen. I met him with his trainer Kelvin Travis at Jamie Moore's gym. Well, you know, the VIP gym. He was doing a bit of sparring there. I think he's doing a bit of work with Rocky Fielding actually at the time. Yeah, good guy, technical. You know, solid puncher, well schooled, throws his punches very correctly. So yeah, looking forward to watching him. And you can see already on, you know, from that straight right hand that he threw it, like you say, you can tell he's had a background in boxing. He knows what he's doing. He's throwing his shots correctly, and he's looked good so far. Nice and controlled behind that jab. Well, he's you know, he's got a good following actually already in his homeland, and you know the way he throws his shots, you can sort of see that he's well schooled, can't you? Right, those are shallow jabs there, but trust me, when he wants to, he pops that jab out, and it comes out like a bit of a ramrod. Yeah, and what we saw with Kent when he boxed Charlie is he doesn't throw too many shots, but when he does, there's a lot of power in them, a lot of intent in them. He doesn't throw shots just for the sake of it. Well, he looks like quite a stocky lad, doesn't he? Well built, and look the way he's like rocking down there low to evade punches. That's good, a good countering position, isn't it? Swinging out with the left hooks, like you know, like Tyson used to do. Just as I say, he throws the left hook there. You see, that's why I do this, Lou. Yeah, but you did just compare him to Tyson. Yeah, I know, but Lee's going to edit that bit out anyway. You can see him just waiting for openings, can't you? But Simen hasn't given him any yet. Been an impressive opening this. You can hear the power in those shots as well. The right hand and the left hook following it. He's got a good economy of motion as well. He doesn't waste shots. You know, he's not throwing for the sake of it. He's putting his man in the right position before he sets up his combinations. Nice footwork as well to get in and out of range. Kauppinen knows what he's doing though, isn't he? He's got a nice tight guard. Oh, nice right up to the body. Well, he rolled there nicely, put a few punches together nicely there, Simen. Took one back there, just needs to be mindful of what's coming back, but you know, didn't seem fazed by it. Yeah, that's exactly what we're talking about though. Kent does see the opening, he will fire it with that wild right hook that he just threw. Lovely work behind that jab again. Nice upper body movement as well to set up that jab when he's throwing it. A good first round this. And certainly first round in the bank. The first shot, but you know, you got out of the way nicely with the rest. Now, one thing I can do is my martial arts record. That's one thing I can do. I was up there. Round 2 coming up, and more of the same, really. Yeah. No, I believe this Ken Kauppinen, he's got a bit of a background in martial arts, I believe, a winning record in martial arts. Yeah, 9-4. Yeah, there you go. Done your research there, Luke, well done. You got to do on this job. Haven't just been told that by Lee Hogan.
Never. Don't give Lee credit.
But you know he's going to be tough. And you can actually tell by his footwork. His footwork's not, you know, it's not like the traditional boxing footwork, is it? He's not that light on his feet. He's inching his way into range. Good body shot there.
And he's not the traditional journeyman either. You know, he's probably the complete opposite. He looks to land those big shots and really take you out.
He looks like he can pick a spot well for a counter shot as well. Oh, good shots by Simen there.
Now, Simen tucked up well then, didn't he? He didn't take any shots in that exchange.
You can just see him reddening around the body a little bit there, but you know he took him absolutely fine, didn't he? Came back well. Whenever somebody lands on him, he comes back well.
Yeah.
He's got a good awareness of like the time in the ring and what he needs to do to win the rounds. You get the sense that a bit further down in this fight, they're going to start, you know, opening up a little bit, don't you? You just get that sense.
Yeah, and I think that suits both men as well, doesn't it? Because they're both looking for those openings.
Yeah, they're both nice, crisp punchers, aren't they?
Yeah, and you can see how both of them are going to be in entertaining fights down the line. Especially Simen, when you match him with someone, a fellow unbeaten fighter, exciting fights going to be made. And you can see why people want to watch him as well.
Yeah, good shot that, a nice little uppercut on the inside there, very nice, picked it beautifully through the guard. And just as we say that, Ken comes back.
Oh, lovely work again. His footwork's been impressive as well so far.
Yeah. I mean, it's quite important. I mean, and they're in I suppose is it a fairly small ring? I suppose it is, and the footwork's important. You know, just getting out, finding your exits nicely as well, but also cutting the ring off. They're both trading a bit of leather now, aren't they? It's just warming up nicely. Ken looking for that big left up there.
Simen's impressed defensively so far, hasn't he, actually? Yeah. He's caught a lot of shots on his gloves.
Well, considering how crisp they're both throwing, they've not taken much damage, and that's because they're both aware of defence, aren't they? They've both got good, tight, compact defences.
Nice work behind that jab again. We've come towards the end of this round, and
Simen did find a beautiful little uppercut in this, you know, earlier on. It was really nice through the guard.
Yeah, and he's certainly got another round in the bank, but he's not everything his own way.
No.
Oh.
There's no way in hell I'd fight you, because if I lost it, I would.
Round 3.
Here we go, round 3.
We're running into a good little technical fight this as well, isn't it? It's good to watch.
Yeah, they're both having to show things in there. Neither of them having it easy. But this is what you want for Simen, don't you? You want him to be tested. You want him to have to work out things from his opponent, work the openings.
Yeah.
Lovely lead back right hand.
Now Simen's been working with Kelvin Travis, who's you know, has got such a deep history as a trainer. Oh, good body shot there as I'm talking. You know, especially in the amateurs, you know, with the Olympic squad and all that. You know, train people like Audley Harrison as well. You know, so he's getting all the right sort of tuition and guidance, isn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. And you can see that in there as well. You can see the skills that he's showing. That, you know, he's very well schooled, like I mentioned earlier.
Yeah, because, you know, I haven't seen this Ken box apart from the Schofield fight, but he's, you know, he's a real handful.
Yeah, he was good in the Schofield fight, wasn't he?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I mean, you know, Charlie had to come for a few moments and spells there, didn't he?
Yeah, it was a good little shot that dropped Charlie as well.
Brief spell of toe-to-toe action here. Simen having that punctuation mark on it. But a good little spell from both fighters there. Oh, some leather being thrown here.
The gum shield, just love that from Ken.
What I like there from... yeah, good catch that, wasn't it?
Drops his gum shield, caught it and put it back in, and not bothered.
He's not here to mess around. He catches his own gum shield and put it back in before it hits the floor. I'll give him an extra point just for that, to be honest.
Yeah.
Whatever happens, I'm giving him this round.
Yeah. Oh, lovely work to the body. He's picked that left hook to the body well.
Yeah, he's picking up the
especially in this
tempo
round.
nicely, isn't he? He's just building through the fight. He's getting better and better with each round. But you know, they're both real tough guys. To be honest, after that catch, I'm a big fan of Ken.
Yeah, so am I. After seeing him against Charlie as well.
There you go, mate.
Got a big fan in you that night, didn't he?
Hell yeah, hell yeah. To be honest with you, on a serious note, I'm fans with anyone that gets in the ring.
Oh yeah,
I just
100%,
love it. It's, you know,
100%.
so much respect to him. Simen just controlling the range nicely though, isn't he? As well, he used a good bit of forearm control there in the clinch.
He just looks the more comfortable of the two,
Yeah.
especially behind that jab. No, when Ken comes forward, there's no real method to it. He's just plodding forward, looking for a big shot. You can see Simon's picking his shots nicely behind that jab. Not rushing his work either, which is good.
Fired back there nicely, Ken did. It's one of them that you just need to watch at all times, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, Ronald, he has so many looks. He has a pile of that.
Turns out for the final round.
Round 4, and barring anything dramatic, I think it's gone Simon's way so far, but he's just got to be careful, like you said.
Yeah, it's gone Simon's way. Each round's been competitive though, and it's been a good spectacle to watch. Oh, good left hook. Just spun off at an angle and through the left hook.
Yeah, and that's the shot that Ken looks for.
It looks like he's going for broke here a little bit, you know, trying to find either a sweet counter or one that just comes from nowhere and lands round the corner. But I think Simon's a bit too cute for that, to be honest.
Yeah, and it's a compliment to Simon.
It took a nice left hook there.
It's a compliment to Simon, that, isn't it? That it's only been 4 rounds and he's resorting to looking for those shots.
Yeah.
Good pressure this from Simon, though.
Yeah.
He's just
He's not
slowing
letting Ken rest, is he?
Yeah, he's just slowing his work
Keeping him
down.
busy. I like fighters like Ken, me. I like them. You know, they're rough and ready. Good uppercut there. Nice. Slipped the shot and threw a nice little left uppercut there.
That's exactly what you were talking about. You know, 30 seconds earlier, you're saying he's just looking for that big shot.
I'd love to tell you what his one of his coaches is telling you behind, but I can't understand Dutch or Finnish, sorry, or I can't understand it. So I'm afraid I can't sort of give you an accurate translation. But I think he's saying tuck up and throw back.
It could be.
Could be, couldn't it?
Just
Whatever
make it
he's
up.
saying, it seems to be working because Simon had a nice little spell there.
And he's videoing it as well. He doesn't trust Lee's camera work, clearly. Just closing out the fight now, isn't he, Simon? Not doing anything stupid.
Yeah, yeah.
Just being really careful with his shots. And Darren Sorensen's one of these referees that's very keen on trying to get fighters to work out of clinches.
Yeah.
But I don't think either man.
No, I like
yeah,
that. I like
either
that.
man was interested in that though.
I remember, well, he's still a referee now. Steve Smoger from America, he's the same. He just lets them work themselves out of clinches.
Yeah.
You don't want Joe Cortez happening, do you?
But it's part of the game, isn't it? When fighters are in close.
Yeah, of course it is.
You can win or lose a fight in close. And we've seen what happens when some fighters aren't allowed to do it.
Yeah, like Parker against AJ's for one example I can think of.
Yeah.
It's been an entertaining fight. This I've really enjoyed it. It's been good spells from both fighters. There's been some good skill on display, some good will. Seen some haymakers. We've seen the ultimate catch. I mean, what more can you ask for?
Shame it's not longer, isn't it?
Yeah, to be honest, I would have liked to have seen it over a few more rounds.
If Ken can catch his gum shield and put it back in over 4, imagine what he's doing over 12.
Absolutely.
There we have it then, job done, I think, with Simon.
Yep.
And he'll be happy with that. And so will Ken. It's been a good little fight, that.
And so will we, because we've enjoyed a nice little spectacle there. Good fight.
And wait for the official result, but I think we both know whose hand's going to be raised.
Ladies and gents, after 4 rounds of boxing, your scoring referee Darren Sargent's scores this contest 39 points to 38 in favour of your winner, fighting out of the